You're listening to Small Bikes, Big Hearts. This podcast is brought to you with thanks to Verdant Brewery, whose donation has directly helped St Luke's Hospice with their valuable work in the community. Hi, so it is Tuesday, the 27th of May, the day after we should have arrived at Land's End. So my surroundings should give you a clue that we have indeed made it. So this is part one of an update. We've not done any updates for 3 days because we've done 3 really big days riding. Ben, come in.
Yeah.
How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, good.
You've ridden down here on your 400 today, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
How was that?
A lot of fun. The big difference, as I said, is the little bit more power going uphill.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And conscious that if I wanted to, I could drop the 125.
Yeah.
But that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point is just to enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Good
both
stuff.
bikes will do it lovely.
And how are you feeling after 2,700 miles?
Yeah. It's still getting to sink in. A high point yesterday was when we both rolled in towards Marizion.
Yeah.
We came up to that roundabout,
Yeah.
saw 4 bikes or 3 bikes by the side of the road, and I just clocked, oh, nice bikes. And then, of course, realised who it was.
Yeah.
My mate Steve, Adrian, and David Partridge.
Yeah.
And they followed us in
Yeah.
all the way, and I could hear the rumbling of the Bonnevilles behind me.
Yeah, it was nice.
So that was a high point. And
Yeah.
then, as we entered, we went two abreast, didn't we, down the
Yeah.
entrance there. Slowly coming into the entrance, and we could see the hotel with Land's End. They were beginning to have arms waving.
Yeah.
And it was a load of my family, my sister, brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Anne was there, of course.
Yeah.
My daughter and her daughter, Marcus and his girlfriend. Sadly, my mother couldn't be there.
Well, we sorted that out though, didn't we?
We did sort that out,
We,
yeah.
we took the ending to her.
We took
yeah.
the ending to her, and she
Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, and same with my parents. Obviously, the night before, I didn't really want them coming all the way down to Land's End in holiday traffic for a 10-minute photo shoot. It just
Yeah.
didn't seem viable. So we spent a bit of time with them at Welbeck Manor. Yeah.
And it was very nice, wasn't it? Because a lot of this is because of St Luke's and Colin. And there was a milestone yesterday, wasn't there, I think, for Sharon?
Yeah, I think that's a fair thing to say, actually. Sharon asked us to go along and say goodbye to the first of Colin's bikes that has found a loving new home.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to be sadder to see the bike go, but I was very happy to see that it was going to be loved and enjoyed as much as he loved it. So that NC30 was built from the floor up.
Yeah.
Absolutely stunning. And Tom, he's got himself a good bike there. Yeah.
Yeah, you could see that.
Yeah.
You could absolutely see it.
Yeah.
The Kawasaki, was it a Ninja?
ZX7R.
ZX7R.
Yeah.
These 2 bikes, the Honda and the ZX7R, God, are they immaculate.
Yeah, he loved his
They
bikes.
are immaculate. You know, fair play to Colin. His garage, I dream about garages as tidy and organised as that. And that spoke volumes about the sort of guy that Colin was.
Yeah, very meticulous, absolutely passionate about his machines. You know, if it got wet, he'd have to clean it there and then.
Yeah.
You know, no messing. Like I did a clean this morning. We both cleaned our bikes actually this morning, but it wasn't a Colin clean. Yours was a that'll do.
Yeah.
Mine was a bit more thorough.
Get the grime off.
Yeah. So, yeah, the 125s. I think the story remains to be seen on those as to what's going to happen. It's a bit too early to say, but I'm certainly not going to get rid of mine just yet. No.
There's no immediate plan.
No, absolutely not. I just want to give a big shout out to some of the dealerships.
Yes.
So JC Motorcycles in Plymouth, John and Cassie, they were our first official donation, £50.
Right.
And what they did is they actually donated a £50 Oxford lock. Which Yeah. And then we put the equivalent money on so that there was a donation for the charity, because obviously that benefited our pocket otherwise. That's no longer in it.
That's in Chepstow somewhere.
In bits.
In bits.
So it's a gorgeous day today. As I say, this is just a very quick first update. There's going to be a part 2, and there's going to be some awards. We're going to do some awards for various bits and pieces, but we're going to do that on the terrace back at yours with a gin and tonic, I reckon, later this evening.
After the Marazine bike night.
Well, we did it, but that's not the end of the fundraising. We're 76% funded at the moment. We've got 2 terabytes of video footage, which I'm going to be slowly picking through, and we're going to be doing lots of stuff on TikTok specifically, but also we'll cover that on Facebook and Instagram as well. We're starting to write the book proper, the Motorcyclist Guide to Great Britain. We've already sold 5 advanced copies. So if you think it's something that you might like, keep an eye on our page, because I'm thinking of starting a GoFundMe or something along those lines to help us get across the line with the printing costs. All profits from those books will be going to St Luke's Hospice. And I think that's probably about it for this update, other than to say a big shout to Firebrand Brewery Company, who are our bike sponsor, that we'd like to thank today on this update. There may be 1 or 2 more. We'll deal with those later tonight. But thank you so much for following our journey. We'll go in a little bit more detail about some of the stages you've missed later on tonight. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Okay, well, do you want to see if that actually recorded? And also whether you were in the frame. Because I threw that on you and we didn't really measure it, did we? Another bike coming in.
Is that it?
Could be. Come over here in the shade, fella.